Good morning. Today we are in Taxco Guerrero in southern Mexico. It is beautiful, especially we're here during Christmas time, so there's lots of lights. It's wonderful to visit year-round though, of course. It is about 2.5-hour drive from Mexico City or about a 3-hour drive from Puebla. We left from Puebla, so it was a little farther. The tolls are also a little far more. They're in Mexico, you really just have to take toll roads if you want to get anywhere quickly. It takes about twice as long if you're not going to be on a toll road, and they are a little bit expensive compared to other things here. So like it was 430 pesos, or about a little over $22 for us to get here from Puebla. Google Maps is a great resource if you turn on the setting to show you to not avoid tolls, because you want to see how much longer it'll take, if you don't take a toll road. And they'll also estimate how much the tolls are. So that's great to know because it is cash only. So just to be prepared getting here, especially if you're driving, that you need to have cash for tolls. And Google Maps gives you a really good estimate of how much, so you can be prepared for that. This morning we are here in the Zocalo, or they call it the Plaza Borda, and the Santa Prisca Church that you can see from all over Taxco. That's beautiful. It's here in the center. They have a gazebo, lots of little shops, and we actually ate dinner at a restaurant here called Pozoleria Tia Kaya, which was pretty good and very affordable. So we definitely recommend it. We are going to start our day off by hiking up to another church. It's about a 10-15 minute walk. It's very hilly here, so lots of hills to get around. There's definitely places we're going to take taxis just because we don't want to walk that much.
Sunflower, you're mine. Sunflower.
So the streets of Taxco are very narrow and very steep. So there's a few different viewpoints that we're going to go to today. This is the one that we're going to walk to just because it's the closest to a Zocalo. It probably took us about 15 or 20 minutes just because we had to stop as cars passed, and we had to, of course, stop to take pictures of the beautiful buildings and streets. You'll notice that a lot of the cars here, especially the taxis, are Volkswagen Bugs, and that's just because the streets are so narrow, and also because they have a good amount of, engine strength that they can get up the hills and stuff. So that's kind of fun. We're definitely going to take a taxi today, just at least for the experience to ride in, a Bug in Taxco. The viewpoint here is at the Parroquia de Guadalupe. So it's a parish church. Right now it's decorated because on the 12th of December is the Virgin Guadalupe Day that they celebrate. And so it's because this is a church of Guadalupe, it's especially decorated and has really, beautiful decorations on it. Of course, the views of the Santa Prisca Church and the Zocalo are beautiful too. It is quite steep. It doesn't take too long, but just if you have any difficulty, climbing hills, just be aware, maybe taking a combi, a bus or a taxi may be better. And there's lots of other viewpoints as well, so we'll show you 2 other ones today. We are actually going to return back down to the Zocalo and have some food. We're going to get tacos de barbacoa and go to a market and check out some of the artesanías and the silver that Taxco is famous for. To the Mercado Tetitlan for brunch. We started in the area of food, and we had barbacoa, which is very traditional in Taxco. We ate at the stall that's owned by Jaime Aguilar. His father started it, but the son was there today. Very nice, very helpful, great food. It's about 300 pesos for half a kilo, which is kind of a little bit expensive, but it's very good. And it's just very traditional in Taxco and surrounding states as well. It's very soft goat meat. You can also get a broth that it was cooked in that's great. It has garbanzo beans and potatoes and cilantro and onion. We really enjoyed it. Then you can keep exploring the mercado. That first level has food and barbacoa, and then there's fruits and vegetables, and then there's kind of like household stuff. There's a lot of Christmas stuff because we're here at Christmas time, Christmas lights. And then when you get to the fifth floor, that's the artesanias, and that's like the bottom kind of floor, not necessarily the first floor. You end up going down a few levels of stairs, and this is where the silver market is as well. This mercado is right next to Zocalo as well, so it's not very far. It's very easy to get to. I got some little flower earrings for 25 pesos, which is like just a little bit over $1, and they're very cute. We got some to take to friends and family as well. So it's, you have to get some silver when you're in Taxco just because that's what Taxco is really famous for. So it's a great place to stop and get some cute little souvenirs. I just wanted to share with you what we learned. We think that we went to the market yesterday and got silver that it is for like 80% sure it's not real. Like at the same time, I'm like, we paid $4 and got 3 pairs of earrings. So kind of what were we expecting? Like that it was really silver. They are very thin though, so I don't know. It's possible. They are supposed to have a marking on the back. We learned that says like 0.925. We went to a nicer, fancier store, and the prices were significantly higher. So we're really thinking that the stuff in the market's probably not real. So if you just want kind of some cute jewelry, you can go to the mercado. A lot of stores around town also sell it for a similar price. We're thinking those are all fake. But we did go to a store called Taller Julie, but it's spelled like July, and they had some really pretty stuff. So even if you're just gonna window shop, I think it's fun to go into some of the pricier stores just to see the things that they have. And if you're not looking to spend that much money, definitely the earrings were, the cheapest pair of earrings we found was about 200 pesos or about $10, which still isn't super expensive, but it goes up very quickly from there, and they have a lot of really big, beautiful pieces. So you can easily spend a lot of money if you want to, or you can get something probably in like the $10 to $15 range if you're looking for real silver. If you just want something to remember your trip, you don't really care if it's real silver, then the mercado in the Mercado Tetitlan, you can still go there. Just know it's very unlikely that it's real. I'm going to also include some links that should help you have a better idea how to spot real from fake silver here in Taxco if that's really important to you. So hopefully this information helps and you guys are able to go in a little more educated than we were and not, waste any money. I still love my earrings though, so I think they're super cute. So we took a taxi from the Zocalo to take the cable car to the top of a hill where there's a hotel. We were thinking about maybe taking a bus. It's only 8 pesos a person, but the taxi was only 35 pesos and there's 4 of us. So for 3 pesos more, we got to go direct in a car just by ourselves. So depending on your budget, you can kind of decide what's best for you. But really the taxi was very affordable. When they drop you off at the spot with the cable car, you get your ticket. It's 105 pesos a person round trip, so a little more than $5, and it brings you up to this beautiful hotel. There's a lot you can do here. Obviously some of it you have to pay for if you want to golf or do things like that, but they do have a free overlook that you can come see the town of Taxco from above, and they also have a little restaurant. So we're just getting some agua de tamarindo to have a nice little drink and take a break. After we finished having a nice little break at the Hotel Montetaxco, we took the cable car back down and we found a taxi to bring us to El Cristo. I think it's better than the view from Montetaxco. It was really kind of hazy and hard to see, plus it's like really far away. From here it's higher up, but closer. So it does have a better view. It's really beautiful. I think it's worth it. Of course, the cable car to Montetaxco is really fun. The ride up in too. So, you know, depending on your budget, you can pick or do both. The taxi charged us 70 pesos to take us from the cable car spot to here. We believe it's about 50 pesos back to the Zocalo. Hope you've had fun with us today. Once we get back to Zocalo, we're gonna eat some dinner. We'll share more about all the places that we ate at in a special video just about places to eat in Taxco. So you can keep an eye out for that, subscribe. That'll be coming soon, and we hope you enjoyed. Give us a like, and we'll see you next time.